Good morning. Mike Scott here, the movie critic at the Times-Picayune in New Orleans and NOLA.com. Welcome back to the Movie Cave for today's Popcorn Breakfast. Today is Monday, October 6th, 2014, and we'll start today with Daniel Radcliffe, who, to this point, is still standing firm by his decision to not star in another Harry Potter film, at least not at this point, but he is giving his fans the next best thing. This according to actor Michael Caine, who let slip recently that Radcliffe will be playing Caine's son in the upcoming Now You See Me 2, the sequel to the magic-themed heist thriller. Now, Caine didn't offer details on the role that Radcliffe will be playing, whether or not we're going to see him waving a magic wand around. But he did reveal that unlike the original Now You See Me, which shot here in New Orleans, Now You See Me 2 is going to be shot predominantly in London. At least that's where Caine says he's going to be spending the entire month of December, shooting Now You See Me 2 in London. Other than that, we don't have a whole lot of details about the film, other than the fact that most of the main cast from the original is going to be returning to this one, including Woody Harrelson, Mark Ruffalo, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, and also that the fact that Summit Entertainment, the studio behind the film, has it set for a June 2016 release. Moving on a little bit, this is one for fans of Leica Entertainment, the stop-motion gurus behind such films as Coraline, Paranorman, and most recently, the Boxtrolls. According to online reports, Leica Entertainment has signed a 3-picture deal with Focus Features to distribute their next 3 films. The Boxtrolls, incidentally, debuted a couple of weeks ago to a $17 million opening weekend here domestically. That's the biggest debut so far of Leica's 3 films. So clearly, Focus, which did distribute those 3 films, Focus sees some promise here, so we're going to be getting more Leica Entertainment product in the future. No word yet on what or when those pictures are coming, but they are on the way, apparently. And then finally, today it's Monday, so we got to look at the box office. And it was a big weekend. It was a strong weekend at the box office. This following a really sort of miserable few weeks at the tail end of summer. Then things started to pick up a couple weeks ago with The Maze Runner, which earned over $30 million in its opening weekend. Last weekend, Denzel Washington's Equalizer also opened north of $30 million. And this weekend, analysts expected it to be a close race between Gone Girl and Annabelle, and indeed it was. Gone Girl ended up coming out on top with a $38 million opening weekend. Annabelle was right there at its heels with $37.2 million in its opening weekend, according to studio estimates. So really, everybody's a winner this weekend, except for, it should be noted, the other big release of the weekend, Left Behind, Nicolas Cage's Baton Rouge shot religious thriller reboot. That one didn't do so well. It debuted in 6th place this week with a $6.8 million opening. And that's all the time that I have for today. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.